Hi guys, how are you? When you hop on, make sure you say hi. But today I want to teach you guys how to make your face look thinner just by highlighting your skin. Okay, so my skin's a little bit darker now, so I'm kind of like juggling different foundation shades. So I'm kind of playing with them. So this one I don't know if I'm too happy about, but I'll kind of play around with it and see what I think. So I'm just gonna show you how, again, to make your face thinner by using a highlighter. Okay, so I love playing with highlighting. Highlighting is my favorite thing to do. It makes your skin just pop, okay? And it's gonna make your skin look thinner. It's gonna make it look brighter. And some people struggle with it because they're afraid that it's gonna get into their crooks and crannies. But I'm gonna show you how you can avoid that. Obviously, using a really good primer is going to be essential, and then using a setting spray and a translucent powder. So the first, what? What's wrong? Oh, so the first thing that I like to do is I like to highlight in this area right in here, okay? So I like to highlight in here, and then I like to put a little bit of highlight right in here, okay? And then I like to kind of go right in here and highlight a little bit because it's gonna help lift that eye. And then I like to go right in here just to highlight that area right in there, okay? And then I like to kind of go right in here, 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 and just a little bit in here, not a lot. And then I like to kind of go right in here, not a lot, just a little, okay? I know, this looks like war paint, right guys? You're like, why does she do this to herself? So I like to take a fluffy brush, and then I like to take that fluffy brush, I like to just start to feather that into my skin. Okay, like I said, I like to feather it in to my skin. Now I don't press hard, I press as light as I can. Okay, I'll go back up there and use a different brush for that up there. What? I know. Okay, and I'm gonna just feather that in a little bit. So do you see how it's starting to like light up the skin a little bit, making it a little bit more brighter? It kind of, okay, and then I'm gonna just take this. And do you see how it just made that? See, I put my bronzer right in the middle, and I'm just taking that lightening and I'm just blending that in, okay? I'm just blending that in. Okay, so you see how I have that already. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I do like the above the brow and that kind of thing. What, honey? Okay, so I like to take a dome brush when I'm doing this, okay? And I just like to take that dome brush, and I just like to gently pat that in. Okay, so having it in this area is really going to bring forward, all I put in here was contour, okay, for my shadow. And so I'm just gonna go in here and I'm just basically tapping it in, okay? And then I'm gonna take my brush that I used for my contour, and I'm just blending that in. I need my feather again. Okay, because I don't want this to have like a huge subtleness to it. And if I feel like I didn't get everything, I just kind of tap my brush into there and I'll just, you know, and then I'll just go in with my setting powder and I'll slightly just pat. I don't use a lot, I just pat a little bit into there just to kind of set it. Okay. So if you look here, you're gonna see that not only does it help with your, sorry, I need to just punch this in a little bit more. Not only does it help with your contouring, how to pop that out. Sorry, my mirror's doing that. But using that highlight and just slightly feathering it in and not using tons of it, you can see where you don't have to use a lot. And that's where people struggle. They're like, oh man, my makeup is settling into my fine lines and wrinkles. Well, it is because we tend to use a lot more than what we need to, right? So this is a really good tip or trick. What, baby?
I got the buffer.
Good job. So this is a really good tip and trick. Good job. This is a really good tip that's gonna help you not only with making your face look more chiseled, but also making it look more sharp, making it look a little bit more contour. I call it contour instead of contour. And then it's gonna help bring forward some of those features that you really, really like. But do you see how this just lifts the eye and it makes the face look so much more fresh, makes the light. Isn't it funny? So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully it is. I do have a step-by-step guide if that's something that you need. Happy to hand that to you. Write down guide below and I can shoot that over to you. So I hope you guys have a great day and